Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina.
We've moved about a few kilometers away from Moore Park village to a very remote village, approximately 3 or 4 kilometers, through very, very difficult terrain. And it's very, very, very hot here, as you would most probably know. As you see with the surroundings around you, it's arid, it's very, very dry. Unfortunately, with the 2011 floods, this was one of the villages that was totally destroyed. And you'd see the houses are nowhere near built like you've seen in Moore Park. They are thatch roofs, they are made of straw, they're not going to last, they are not strong at all. And there's approximately 100 families that live here. This village or Gam is called Kakoo Wassan. Maybe this would be a good village to be identified by us South Africans to completely rehabilitate and redevelop, so we can give much better homes, much safer homes, much stronger homes. With the state the way it is right now, if there's a flood to come in the next few months or an earthquake that will come in the next few months, this village will be completely destroyed. Disaster and risk is not taken into account. So let's go and have a look at these and talk to some of the locals and find out how you and I can help.
She's saying that they're in great difficulty because they have no toilets, and also the roofs are not there, and if the rains come, then it's going to be terrible for them. So they are requesting for immediate help in making their roofs. She's saying the kind of houses there are in Mok Sharif.
Mok Sharif has been a comment. As you'd see, everybody makes reference to Mok Sharif as being the model of what most villages would like to be. But immediately in there, this young lady is telling Sister Yasmin that they need toilets badly. There is no toilets here. And they need their roofs because the rain's going to come in approximately a week or two. We need to work quickly. And I think this area here, where there's about 3 or 4 small villages, is which we can act on, and act on fast. Because we need to give them toilets and we need to give them some sort of roofs.
The whole of last year, people have been coming, different organizations, and they have been telling that they'll help them, but nobody has done anything so far.
So they've been promised help from last year. Everyone comes here and promised them stuff.
And so on, yes.
आपने जो बताया 4 कौन सी यहाँ पे कौमियतें हैं?
यहाँ पर 4 कौम है, एक कोली और
मंगवार,
लंजो और
वसान
और भील.
So there are these different communities or tribes, if you like, that live here. They have their own special areas, but they all are together as well. And this is very, very interesting, because it's not only that they have different backgrounds and different maybe cultural traditions, but also that there's a mix of Hindus and Muslims here. This is really, truly what we call a kind of a rainbow community, if you like.
Yes, all different mix of people that are here.
Right, yes. आप लोग क्या चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पे जैसे मोक शरीफ में आप लोग गए हुए हैं, तो जैसे मोक शरीफ में बन रहे हैं, कि आप वैसे बनाना चाहते हो घर? They would like to build something like Mok Sharif.
The surrounding is very arid. Where do they get the incomes from?
आपकी कहाँ इधर सारा यहाँ पे कोई चीज़ उगी नहीं रही है, तो कैसे आप लोग किधर से पैसा आता है आपके पास?
अल्लाह ताला दे रहा है.
Comes from God.
Comes from God. What we also found out is, as you see, the land is so dry and so unused and so unutilized, is the fact that there is absolutely no water. There is water, but the very little water that we have here is only used for personal consumption. Now, if you cast your eyes maybe to the back of me, behind me, you'll see there's very, very flush green meadows. That's of course because of the fact that that area has water. Now, there's a possibility of most probably getting water here, and this area that you see that's so dry and so arid will look like the flush green that you see on the far side. And maybe if we can do that, then we'll find work for the women here and the men to now work the field and tilt the soil. What you're seeing behind me now is a direct result of the 2011 flooding here. Totally destroyed the homes. These were mud homes built. There were 3 of them. They're now totally destroyed, as you can see. And these are the homes where people were just moved to what you see earlier on in the straw huts that we've taken film footage of earlier on. So as you can see, it's totally destroyed. Everything else is destroyed here, and it all goes. So this is maybe one of the villages. There's 3 very close to each other. There's one here, there's one across that needs dire help. It was a catastrophic disaster here, so we need to help. And this is one of the village that I think we should have identified to help. So what we'd like to do is completely rebuild this village and maybe put a South African footprint to it. This is the 3rd village that we've just visited in a very, very close cluster of villages. And as you see, there's absolutely no difference. The devastation is here. The poverty is here. The houses that belong to poor people more or less look the same. It needs to be rebuilt. And you see that their homes are attached to the homes for the cattle. That's because of space, and that's because they can't afford to take the cattle elsewhere. But the poverty is rife, and the help needs to come, and the help needs to come soon. It hurts me when people come and tell me that so many people have come here and gone and come and gone, but no help has come. And as South Africans, we're very, very, very generous. Our hearts go out to all people of the world. And this is the place where I think we should start. And I think Yasmin will agree with me that this is one of the projects that South Africans can actually start with.
I think it'll be wonderful, and if we can develop this collaboration, and you can come in and help out here, and to show these people that South Africa cares. I think one of the most important things is to show solidarity with people who've been affected and who are now in desperate state actually. Also, I think this village, although it's not very close to Mokshari, but it is close by. And if we're going to try to see that the cluster is named after Madiba, and if that happens, then of course our program for our Center for Peace
will also take off as well.
Center for Peace, that would also take off.
Once again, just a short walk down the road, we are faced with this poverty. This is the houses that they can only afford to build. Torrential rains will destroy this entire community. Have a look at, they live so close with cattle because of the poverty that they have. We cannot live in the comfort of our homes, no matter where you are in the world, and allow people to live in abstract poverty. Look how it's just being destroyed, and that comes from rain and wind and erosion. Have a look at how it's destroyed on the inside. Okay, that's because it's a pure mud house. There is no lime in this thing, there's no bamboo constructions, it's one of the old stuff. We're changing all these houses now to be mud and lime. Now the beauty of that could last for a long, long time.
आंसू रहते हैं सदा